NERDSoul.
And I'm not trying to keep people around, but we got to talk about Milestone.
So
Milestone. Milestone is back.
Stick
and
around,
not
everybody.
Milestone Comics. They're Milestone Media. And the
Milestone
fact that
returns.
we have confirmation that they're working in early development of a Static Shock movie.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Like, yes.
Lord.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I just want to thank you.
Relaunch, podcast, new comics. They're bringing back the old stuff digitally. And they got Mark Bernardin to host the panel. Mark is a cool cat. I've met him like once or twice. Like, I'm really, really, really happy that they're going about this the right way, man. Like,
yeah.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy that it's back.
Now we know that Static Shock is most likely going to be their first foray. They didn't really say whether it was going to be TV or film. Well, they did say feature film, but then they talked about TV for some stuff too, where I'm wondering if they're going to use Static as a vehicle. Yeah, kind of like open us up to Dakota and then kind of let everything else, because Rocket and Icon is dope. Hardware would be a dope TV show. You know what I'm saying? It might be costly, but it'd be a dope TV show. And yeah, but it's, man, you're talking about someone who built something that, you know, the company took it from them and now they're using it for all the wrong reasons, and he wants to be able to stop them because he feels responsible. That's something that anybody can relate to. And Hardware could be a dope, and you could probably do, say, half the episode in, you know, corporate boardrooms, and then half of the episode whooping people up. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Static Shock, because there's so much that can be done with his powers, all we need is a really, really hot script, man. And I think people will be happy about it. I mean,
man,
I'm ready.
And we've been waiting. I don't think maybe they'll do it animated. Maybe they saw the success of Spider-Verse and they're like, we can do that with Static. Or
you know what?
Be live action.
Wouldn't be. You know what?
But we've already had animated Static though.
Yeah, but an updated version. Imagine a whole. I wouldn't be mad if the Dakotaverse was done in a way where it was animated. Because if it was animated at the level of Into the Spider-Verse, I wouldn't be mad at that. You don't have to worry about age of actors. I mean, Bart Simpson's been like, what, 10 for like 50 years? You wouldn't have to worry about actors'
you're not
ages.
Wrong.
You wouldn't have to worry about, and you could do way more effects-wise because it's a drawing as opposed to like someone paying for pyrotechnics. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I wouldn't be against that, man. That could be cool. Like if
I wouldn't be against it.
Like, or you can mix it up, have some stuff animated. You can have like an animated series of like Hardware and then the live action, but they're in the same universe, similar to what they did with CW with Vixen, the Vixen like small short series that was kind of like a movie that was just chopped up, but that also tied into the TV series on Arrowverse where, you know, she was on the actual episodes. So there's tons of ways you can do this now.
There's tons of ways.
I'm ready for it. Just kill it, man. Just crush it. Milestone deserves the love and deserves the energy. Just like, I mean, imagine if the care and energy and passion that's been put into the Batman trailer could be put into a Static Shock project.
Yeah.
We'd be up in here bugging out. So
I mean,
DC looking good. And besides Sandman, we didn't touch any Vertigo stuff.
No.
And so there's tons of stuff that they could do in the supernatural realm, which is mostly Vertigo stuff, which we haven't even.
Don't forget, now you're talking about the supernatural, we still have Justice League Dark coming.
Oh yeah, we do still have Justice League Dark.
They for all the stuff that they gave us today, there's even more stuff that they're holding back on. So I mean, we'll see. But
Tyler Bennett said Static Shock needs the single father narrative to be able to pull off. I guess he hasn't finished his other statement yet. And I see you. We always killing kids' parents, man.
I mean,
Superman parents gone, Batman parents gone, Wonder Woman parents are mean.
It's the archetype. It's the archetype for our
superhero. I know.
But it's like I'm just.
Well, Jenna, Vertigo is sort of donezo on DC, but they still own the IP. They can still do whatever they want with it.
They can still do.
If they wanted to make, if they wanted to make like Lucifer lunchboxes, they could because they own the. That would be weird. I
they could do Gen 13 if they wanted to. They could do a lot of stuff, but that would be weird. Right now, they're sticking to a lot of stuff that they can that they know fans will be happy to see, and then two, things that they can make money on that are going to make the shareholders happy. And the other stuff is stuff that they can use to prop up HBO Max. That's where they're focused on.
Because I feel there is a very large audience that has a fervor and an appetite for the supernatural. Because if you look at CW's lineup, for most of CW's history, there's been a lot of supernatural content on there. And it's all been watched and it's all had an audience. And you got a whole line of comic books that's all, not saying that it all has to be like kind of teen facing, but guess what? Those people that were watching like Charmed or whatever, or watching Supernatural early on, or watching like Vampire Diaries, guess what? They're adults now. So you can have a mix of stuff that's, aimed towards kids. I mean, not kids, kind of like teens or adults or young adult, like some freeform type stuff.
See? Exactly.
So the door is always open. And I think that's something that they might be sleeping on, but who knows? There might be a mood board in Warner somewhere full of stuff that we just don't know about yet.
And like I said, Walter Hamada is now steering the ship at DC, and I'm sure that he knows you have him and Jim Lee kind of steering the ship a little bit. So I think with both of them on board, once we get past this iteration of all the DC stuff that's coming out now, they're going to start hitting the Milestone comics, because don't forget, Jim Lee was on the Milestone panel.
Yeah,
and
Jim Lee was
instrumental in bringing that back. He was instrumental in bringing it back. So I think we should keep our eye on it and also be hopeful, but they're going to get past this stuff, what's going on now, and be like, we got Green Lantern coming. We got Justice League Dark coming. Okay, we got Stargirl season 2. Let's do, you know what I want? Here's the thing I want. I want a Question miniseries. Since I read the Question, I want a Question.
Question is a very interesting character, and also a miniseries that I think you can do with a decent budget. Like, it doesn't have to be huge. You know what I'm saying? But the Question is an extremely good character. You know what I'm saying? Shouts to the Question. Some of the best stuff
big stage,
on JLU was with the Question. So I ain't got no problem with the Question.
No, the Question is dope, man. So we'll see what happens.
But Icon, Rocket, definitely. Static Shock, definitely. And then maybe just a revolving door of, in and out villains dealing with the Blood Syndicate. You know what I'm saying? Because you keep dealing with that, and you know what I'm saying. They have a fertile ground for Milestone to win. Milestone can be its own thing, make your own movies, and do. It can be sweet, all right? Milestone Media.
It can be dope.
Look,
we can do it.
We pulling for you. Don't.
They're not going to. They're not going to. But I think we should probably wrap it up. We've been on.
Yeah, we've been on for a minute.
Bro.
We've been on for a minute. So, guys, to the chat, Jenna James, Star Drew, Lynn Gregg, trying to put the math of Wonder Woman 84 together. Zias B. Lou. We had, did we have Marquise Collins? Can't remember, but we had Jamal Lee, Pim Griffey, Keith from Blurtish, VV. We had a whole bunch of lurkers. So, guys, hit that thumbs up if you like what you're seeing. Hit that thumbs down if you don't. But if you don't, I'm going to send the Batman after you. And he ain't playing. You
Any
saw.
other questions before we leave? Any other questions before?
Do we let's see
Just to say.
any someone said they better cast Virgil right. That's all I'm saying. Get Maceo Smedley, Alex R. Hibbert on the Shy, Miles Brown, Miles Truitt, Lonnie Chavis, something like that. Is it Jahai Winston or Caleb McLaughlin? So
Miles
Jenna,
Truitt.
you already
Miles Truitt.
yeah.
Miles
So
Truitt.
don't look.
Yeah.
Don't
But
don't mess it up.
He was already on Black Lightning
Milestone,
though. He was on Black Lightning. Ugh. I mean, but maybe we'll see.
He was on Black Lightning.
We'll see.
That does mess it. Well, I mean, you could always be like, "This is an alternate universe. This is
I mean,
another universe." So
you're right.
He can be whoever.
I mean, Lonnie Chavis should be straight too. I think that here's my worry with Stack, and I'll say this and we should wrap. I don't want them to go with Caleb McLaughlin because he's always a fan casting. I ain't got no shit against him. But I definitely want to see someone different, not just be like Caleb McLaughlin. Okay, boom, he's here, and it's like he's Static. I'm like, okay, cool.
All right.
Because I think that's my thing with Static. Because you go with like, okay, who's young, who's hot, who's a name, and who can play Static. Caleb's going to be on those lists. And not that I have a problem with him, because I think he's a good actor. I want to see a little bit more versatility, especially for Virgil,
Word up.
But that's what I'll say.
So with that said, Star Drew also said Deathstroke Knights and Dragons is out today. I want to check that and see. I'm hoping that's good. And I'll probably have a discussion about that too. But guys, thank you for rolling through. To my right, Clement Bryant, Purple Heart winner.
Don't lie to people.
Emmy nominated director, amazing man. Clement Bryant, say what's up.
Find me Twitter, Instagram at Clement Bryant. I talk about fitness, comic books, marketing, digital marketing. I'm all around geek, and I'm not a Purple Heart winner, but that remains to be seen.
And of course, NERDSoul, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all them places. YouTube is the hub, so you can hit that thumbs up, like, subscribe, and all that stuff. But share to your mama, your cousin, everywhere. And if you like to listen better, then get your podcast on. Podcast can be found anywhere. And if you like that music, I got that Spotify for you too. Get your head nod on. So with that said, speaking of music, I'm gonna leave y'all with Arcatron. That's right, ARCKATRON.com. Amazing beats. Shouts out to him with the new release of music called The Space Bridge. That's right. Holla at him. He's crazy good. He has mad skills. So salute to Tyler Bennett. Zias, hey, we here. And until next time, this is from us to you saying thanks for watching and peace.
Peace.
Peace. Check out that Arcatron. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.